Dorian. Where's Cassie? We're supposed to discuss our wedding plans this morning.
Change of agenda. It's just going to be you and me, and we're not going to be discussing the wedding. At least not directly.
You could hold off on being a meddlesome mother-in-law. Cassie and I aren't even married yet.
Precisely my point.
Okay, I really should get back to work. I was up all night.
With Barbara?
No, Dorian, working on the paper. I thought we went through this.
That was before I found morning after birth control pills in Barbara's bedroom. I mean, that proves that this poor wounded bird who's supposedly hiding out from the world is sleeping with someone. Is that someone you, Kevin? Are you sleeping with Barbara?
I love Cassie.
Are you sleeping with Barbara? I love Cassie. You haven't answered the question.
What do you want me to say? Dorian, Barbara's sex life is none of my business, and is none of yours, for that matter. Has it ever occurred to you she might be sleeping with somebody else?
Such as whom?
How would I know?
Let's see. She lives under the same roof with you, and Cassie says she hardly ever goes out. Oh, I'm so sorry, Kevin. All the evidence still points to you. And so help me. If you are sleeping with Barbara while my daughter is living
Joey.
under the same...
You hear what I say? It's Joey. He's seeing Barbara.
Joe and Barbara? I don't think so.
Why not?
Because it's ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Are you calling into question my brother's manhood? Or Barbara's taste in men? Maybe you're just jealous.
If Joe and Barbara are involved, why haven't I heard about it?
I don't know. I'm sure Cassie would be really comfortable explaining to you that my brother and Barbara went to my grandfather's party last night. And we've double dated with him on several occasions.
Actually, I already knew about that.
Well, and what's the problem then, Dorian? I mean, granted, I didn't realize that their relationship was up to the birth control stage. But then again, I'm not my brother's keeper, am I? And what were you doing sticking your nose into Barbara's belongings in the first place? You know how Cassie feels about privacy. You know how she and David feel about Barbara, don't you? Think she'd be a little bit furious if she found out that you were poking your nose into Barbara's, what, bedroom? Or was it just her purse? Did you go looking under the bed, Dorian? Did you rifle the trash can? Did you inspect the sheets?
I would do that. And more to protect my daughter.
Well, so would I. See, you and I, we both love your daughter. Neither one of us wants anyone to hurt her. So my suggestion would be that we try to get along. Trust each other.
I suppose you're right. I mean, it never occurred to me that Barbara and Joe would... But then again, I've always had a blind spot when it came to your brother. And if you say it's true, well, then it must be true. I'm just going to have to congratulate them the very first chance I get.
Great.
Oh, well, I am so glad we had this talk, Kevin. Really, I am feeling so much better. Well, good morning. Good morning. I know we met at the Banner, but I'm sorry, I've forgotten your name. Lindsay Rappaport. Yes, of course. Dorian Lord. Hayes. Oh, yes. Nice to see you again. Thank you. So, you're stepping up your plan to reel in Clint Buchanan. Excuse me. I was just paying a visit to some very nice young people I met here in Landview. Some very nice young people who happen to be the children of a man you've set your sights on. Even if that were true, I'm a little confused why that would be any of your concern. Are you interested in Clint Buchanan?
Why, I thought that you were married to Mel Hayes of the Banner.
I am. In fact, I was married at a very intimate, very beautiful ceremony there that Viki Carpenter was responsible for. The same Viki Carpenter who is Clint's ex-wife and the mother of his children.
Oh, how nice for you. I'm sure it was a lovely affair.
Just lovely. So I'm sure you can understand why I feel a certain responsibility to... I just don't think Viki would appreciate an interloper scavenging free meals at her back door, front door, whatever. You see, Viki has a reputation for reacting vehemently whenever somebody, however inadvertently, irritates her, ticks her off, invades her turf. Am I making myself clear?
Yes, I get the message, and I thank you for the warning. I can take care of myself, though. I'm a little confused. If your good friend, Viki, is, as you put it, out of town, what are you doing here?
Just as I was taking care of Viki's family, I'm also working on taking care of my own.
Dorian.
Congratulations, Joe. I understand you have a new girlfriend.
I have a girlfriend?
So I heard.
From whom? Kelly?
You mean Kelly knows
Knows what, Dorian?
about you and Barbara?
Barbara? Barbara Graham?
Yes, Barbara Graham.
Hey, Joey. Dad's on the phone. He says it's urgent and top secret.
Is it about Mom?
If I knew, it wouldn't be so top secret, right?
Excuse me.
Of course. Good morning. They don't make it easy on you, do they?
Brothers.
Well, darling, if you need anything while your mother's away, you just call me.
Yeah, Dad.
Joey, it's Kevin.
It wasn't your father, was it? It was Kevin getting you to cover his tracks.
Excuse me, real quick. I forgot my address book. Sorry. Here it is. I'm going.
Bye, dear. So, we were saying, why did Kevin call?
To plan a double date with him and Cassie and me and Barbara.
And that was top secret.
I didn't want it broadcasted everywhere, Dorian, because I didn't want it to get back to Kelly just in case we still have a chance. I think Barbara's terrific, and she thinks I'm terrific, which is good for my ego.
Not to mention your libido.
Dorian, have I answered your question?
It's not going to work, Joe. I know you too well. And I know you care about Kelly. Kevin is trying to get you to lie for him. Don't do it. Be your own man.
You can't get to me anymore, Dorian. I know what you're capable of. You seduced me to get to my mother, remember?
If it makes you happy to think that, you go right ahead.
What are you trying to do now? You trying to get back at her?
I am trying to protect my daughter from marrying someone who's cheating on her. I think that's a very bad beginning to a marriage.
Why don't you just stay out of it?
Someday, when you're a parent, you'll understand. So help me. If Kevin is betraying Cassie, he's going to live to regret it. And if you are covering up for him, you're going to regret it too. I hope that you understand that, Joey.